On to Nigeria now. Nearly 400 students are feared missing in the country after a group of gunmen attacked a secondary school on Friday. This attack took place in the northwestern Nigeria's Katsina state. Local police officials say the school was attacked by bandits who used AK-style rifles. According to the regional police spokesperson, Issa, the police engaged the attackers in a gun duel, giving the students an opportunity to scale the fence and run for safety. Almost 800 students were present in the school at the time of the attack.
Kani ga Allah maganar da kwamishina ya ko ni mace matsayina na mace bai kamata ne gaskiya ne wannan da kwata dani kuma yaya zuwa aka dauka mu da ke cikin garin kankara tun karshe 10 da banmu da bacci har gari ya waye ai muna ci ƙara bindiga kuma an kwashi ƴaƴan dangin mu ko da ba an dauki ƴan uwata tun sallah salati duka cikin makarantar.
The President of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has said that the military had located the gunmen's hideout and exchanged gunfire with them. The outcome, however, remains unclear, but officials say that no students were injured in that exchange of gunfire. Now, such attacks are not new to Katsina. It is the home state of President Buhari. Violent groups often attack locals for ransom. With increased unemployment, the crime rate has reached new records. Kidnapping is slowly transforming into a lucrative business in the region. In August this year, 7 students were kidnapped along with their teacher from a private secondary school in nearby Kaduna state. According to a report, over $18 million worth of ransom has been paid in the last decade. The ransom amount generally ranges from $1,000 to $150,000, depending on the economic situation of the victim and the family. Nigeria has also been witnessing an upsurge in attacks by Islamist militants in the region. The terrorist group Boko Haram claimed responsibility for a brutal massacre of over 100 farm workers in northeast Nigeria just last month. Joining us on the broadcast is Jeff Akrofor from Abuja. For more on that, hi Jeff, what is the latest you can share with us? The military, we believe, had located the gunmen's hideout and exchanged gunfire with them. Do we know more about which group is involved and exactly how many children are missing at the moment?
Well, thank you for having me. As at the last time that the presidency spoke to Nigerians, there's no definite number that the government can come up with, but what we know is that at least 600 students were abducted in Kankara local government area of Katsina state, the president's home state. The government has come up with a press statement saying that the Nigerian police and the military are in pursuit of the terrorists that abducted the students, but none of this can be proven either by the government or anyone. So as long as I know personally, the government's not doing anything about this abduction. And I don't think that they are doing anything to get the student back.
Right. Kidnapping has turned into a lucrative business in this region, with rising levels of unemployment being a major factor. As per a report, over $18 million worth of ransom has been paid in the last decade. That tells us how serious the situation is. And from what you're telling us, the government has not done a good job of handling the increasing crime rate.
Absolutely. I mean, in 2014, it's in the public domain. In 2014, 276 Chibok girls were abducted. And then in 2018, 110 Dapchi schoolgirls were also abducted. And then now we have over 600 students being abducted. And before then, just a few months, I think late last month, 110 farmers were murdered in Borno State. About 43 of them, decapitated. In Zamfara, in Katsina State, in Borno State, farmers are paying terrorists, to go to farm and harvest their crops. Nothing is happening. I mean, under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari, Nigeria is bleeding seriously, and nothing is being done. And I think the government, in some ways, also have enabled these terrorists and emboldened them. If you can remember very well, the governor of Katsina State, Masari, practically paid and begged these terrorists from attacking their people. They had to pay them certain sum. And in Kaduna State, when they attacked the citizens, the governor of Kaduna State, El-Rufai, also had to pay them certain amount of money for them to stop attacking them. So when a government appear very incapacitated, not having the competence and the capacity to deal with these terrorists, they embolden them and they encourage them. They tell them that, look, it's okay for you to abduct people and then get paid for abducting them. And because of that, they continue to do that. So kidnapping today in Nigeria has become, one way of getting quick money from the government, and the government is not doing anything about it.
Jeff Okafor, appreciate very much joining us on the broadcast with those perspectives.